guys, welcome to today's mobility class. So as usual, we're going to go through like a full body mobility session, but we're going to do like the opposite to last week. So Mum just commented on your thing, made me laugh. Don't worry. We're going to do like a thoracic focus, like upper back, do a little bit more like shoulders, bicep area, and then we'll finish off with like lower body. So yeah, wait a couple seconds just to let people log on and stuff like that, and then we'll get started. Commented on your account, maybe not. Right, so we'll get started now. Anyway, all we're going to do, as usual, is going to go with like this little stepping sort of twist action. So we come up right onto the wall of your foot. Now keep your feet planted in the same position. I want you to turn your palm up towards the sky or the ceiling. Open the chest a little bit more. Nice job. Next one, just going to sit into the bottom with your squat. Just chill out here, have a little move about. Hi Lorraine, just trying to read the comment. Just keep sitting in the bottom of your squat. Have a little move about. Cool, up onto your feet, have a little shake out. So, first thing we're going to do, normal air squat, slow down, fast up. We're going to go 6 reps. Five, 6, nice job. Have a little shake out of the legs. Next one, same stance. This time we're going to go all the way down, hold 3 seconds, then up. Yeah, we're going to go 4 reps. Have a little shake out of the legs. Next one's going to be a little bit of like a lunge sequence. So you go out in front of you, and then straight behind you. So just alternating between a forwards and backwards lunge. We're going to do this all on one leg. Just forwards, backwards. And change sides. Again, forwards, backwards. You don't have to get your knee all the way to the floor for this. Just thinking about moving. and shake it out, have a little rest there. Nice job. Next one, shoulder cycles. We're going to go backwards. Then forwards. Self hugs. Cool, nice job. Have a rest there. So, we're going to start off with hands and wrists. So, first one, drop down onto your knees. We're going to go hands out in front of you. So just fingers facing forward like normal. All we're going to do is you're going to start shifting your weight backwards and forwards. Try and get your shoulders right on top or over your hands. Keeping your palms flat to the floor. Then you're going to turn your hands the other way, so this time we're going to have fingers facing towards your knees. So you should have like the inside of your elbow, or your elbow pit facing forwards. And this time we're going to shuffle again, emphasising dropping back, then coming forwards. You're trying to do the opposite now. Drifting back and forwards. Cool, next one, same position, but all we're going to do is pull our heel, pull your palm off the floor so that just your fingers are on, and you're going to add a slight bend into the elbow, and you should feel a little bit more through your hand and through your forearm as well. Try and pull your thumbs up towards the sky. Really try and drive into the floor, you feel that stretch. And rest there. Shake them out a little bit. This time we're going to go like top of your hands onto the floor. So this time you should have like top of your forearm facing forwards, but your fingers should still be facing towards your knees. And again, drift backwards and forwards. You should really feel this sort of like stretching the extensors of your forearm. Hello, you right?
Are you teaching your dad?
No,
Doing a
live
class.
on Zoom.
Oh, is that, I'm sorry.
That's alright.
Zoom it up.
Yes, you should really feel this through the extensors of your forearms. Shake them out. Last one. So, again, you feel this through the extensor of your forearm. We're going to go fists together, so knuckles. Try and touch them together. From here, you're going to try and straighten out your arms best you can. So this is going to be pretty tough for most people. So I'm nearly there, nearly got straight arms, not quite. You want to think about having the pit of your elbow facing forward as much as you can. Keeping them knuckles nice and tight. If you want, you can go side to side as well. And rest there. Have a little shake out. It's a tough one, that one, really tough. Cool, nice job. Next one, we're just going to get the thoracic moving a little bit. So all you have to do, again, come onto your knees. Make sure there's like a nice surface under your knees. So you're going to be in this kneeling position, just upright like so. I'm going to take my right foot forward. I'm going to be like this half kneeling position. My arms are going to come out in front of me, and I'm going to be rotating to my right side. So I'm going to be creating a nice big circle on my right side. You don't have to have this hand out if you don't want. Nice big circle. So this, we're sort of working on a little bit of extension, a little bit of rotation of the thoracic. Nice job. Change legs. We're still going to do the same arm. Yeah, so I'm going right arm. So for me, this is going to open up a little bit more around the hip now, a little bit lower down. Still got a little bit thoracic in there. Nice job. So you're going to change sides. Sorry, don't change legs. Don't change legs, but change arms. So we're going to go back to beginning, but left side. Nice job. So same arm, but we're going to change legs. So you're going to have your right leg out in front of you, but you're doing your left arm. So again, nice big circle. You can feel this a little bit lower down, sort of through the trunk, through the hip. Try and like literally create the biggest circle you can. Nice job. Have a rest there. So just back to this just back to this kneeling position. All you're going to do, hands come down towards the floor. So you're going to be in like this all four position, and then all we're going to do, again, bit of like a T-spine rotation. You're just going to open up towards the sky or the ceiling. Try and like target this just to your sort of upper back. Don't try and twist loads from the hips. Change sides. Ooh. Last one. Nice job. Have a little rest there. So, should be feeling a little bit looser. Next one we're going to do, just the thoracic reach through. So, in this kneeling position, all you're going to do is reach your arm through, drop your shoulder to the floor. From this position, you want to think about driving into the floor using this hand to really twist up to the ceiling as much as you can. So it almost like takes your, like it's really hard to talk. And then just alternate between sides whenever you want. When you're in the position, try and breathe out. See if you can like sink into it more. Do one more on each side. Cool, and rest there. Nice job. Next one. We're going to go more onto the shoulders now. So first one you're going to do, so sitting on your bum, knees facing forwards, you're going to have fingers facing the wall behind you. I'll show you from the side. Guys are going to be in this position like this. All we're going to do from here is add in bend to the elbow, so you should be feeling a really nice stretch coming right over the front of the shoulder. From here you can sort of explore a little bit, go side to side. It should feel pretty tight. Think about how much like press ups, how much dips you do. This stretch can be really nice to do like after that as well. And if you want to increase the stretch, what you want to do is try and drag the floor towards your bum. Yes, if you used to try and like, I don't know, imagine if I was trying to pull this mat towards my bum, but my hands aren't actually moving. So I'm in this position, my hands trying to drag as much as I can towards my bum, but I've got a nice stretch, like a nice isometric contraction right into it. So give that a go, see if you can feel the increase of stretch. And have a rest there. Solid, nice job. Shake the arms out. Next one we're gonna do. So for this one, you're gonna be lying face down on the floor. You're gonna have one arm out, comes out to the side. Then all you're gonna do is kick your back foot round. So the idea is you're opening up that part of the chest, yeah? So I've got my right hand out on the floor. All I'm going to do is kick my left foot over. So I'm opening up my body and I should feel a nice stretch. Again, coming through the front of my right shoulder, maybe a little bit through my bicep as well. That's it, and then come back to the middle. And we're going to change sides. So this time you're going to have your left arm, comes out, fully straight. We're going to kick your right foot over. So you should feel a nice stretch in like your left chest, your left bicep. Really try and open up towards the sky as much as you can. That's it, nice job. Back to the middle. Have a little shake out. Next one we're going to do, hands come out. This is called the puppy dog stretch. So if I try and show you from the side, so you're going to be in this position, my hands are out in front of me, I'm going to sit back, drop my chest towards the floor, but I've still got my hips nice and high in the air. So I'm trying to drive like my nose, my chest right towards the floor. My hips should be nice and high. Don't sit on your heels for this one. So it's slightly different. And you get more thoracic sort of focus. If I show you from face on, arms come out. And again, to increase the stretch on this one, you can sort of try and contract into the floor again. So like, imagine you're trying to do like a straight arm, like pull or push into the floor. Solid, nice job. Next one. What you're going to do, cool, next one you're going to do, lower back stretch. So lie onto your back. You guys have probably done this one before. Lie onto your back. Arms are going to come out. And all you're going to do is kick your leg over. Yeah, so you can have bent, straight leg, I don't mind. Kick your leg over. Hold it for a few seconds. And then change sides. Kick your leg over. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit through the lower back. And then you can just start to increase the speed if you want to, going side to side. Sit and rest there. Next one, sit up straight. You're going to cross your legs. Well, I like this stretch, so it gets like a little bit of hip, a little bit of lower back together. So all I'm going to do, sit cross leg, Then all I'm going to do is sink down to my right foot, or my left foot, but it's actually on my right side. And you're just going to really try and drag your chest right in towards your knee. So, yeah, so almost like you're hugging your knee. For me, that brings on quite a lot of like lower back, hip, and it's quite nice. It's quite a hard area to target. That's it, and then change sides. So really try and sink forwards. Try and hug your knee. So change sides again. So exploring this position, guys. So if I try and tilt up towards the ceiling, I feel it a little bit more on my side. If I come over more, I feel it a little bit like central. That's it, and then change again last time. Cool, and rest there. Nice job. Next one. So, we're going to move on to more lower body now. So first one, we're going to be in this spider crawl position. So if you imagine you're in your press up position, all you're going to do here is you're going to bring your right foot to come right up to your right hand. Yes, I'm in this spider crawl position. I'm just going to be drifting forwards and backwards, so you might feel a little bit of a hip flexor, a little bit of a hamstring. If you want to, you can drop your knee to the floor. Try and feel the different positions. You can go elbow to the floor, reach up to the ceiling, get a little bit of rotation involved. You'd be twisting up into your inside leg. That's it, and then we're going to change sides. So again, feel that stretch. Drift forwards and backwards. You can do little circles. You can drop your knee to the floor if you want. And then you can start like opening up, so you can go forearms to the floor, and you get a little bit thoracic up towards the ceiling as well. Cool, and have a little rest there. Next one is going to be pigeon pose. So you're going to start, again, like a press up position. All I'm going to do is bring my right knee forwards, kick my foot out to the side. So it's almost like I'm trying to create like this 90-degree angle with my leg. So this is my right side. So I should feel a nice stretch in my right glute / hip area. So to increase the stretch, what you want to do is try and bring your back foot further round. So I'm going to try and bring my left foot further to the right, which will increase the stretch. I can drop down onto my forearms if I want. moving about. All I'm doing is shifting my weight side to side, just trying to increase the stretch gradually, sort of sink into it, like build up the tension. That's it, and I'm going to change sides. So again, this time, starting in your press up position, I'm going to go left foot forwards, turn my foot towards the side. So again, should feel a nice stretch, this time in my left glute / hip area. I can sink down into my forearm. And if you want to increase the stretch, try and bring your back foot further round. And rest there. So up onto your feet, have a little shake out. Have a go at your air squat. Cool, nice job. From here, we're going to try and do a thoracic and quad stretch at the same time. So this is called the pretzel stretch. Really like this one. So this one you're going to lie onto your back. It's similar to the lower back one we did a minute ago where you kick your leg over, but what you're going to do, I'm going to have both shoulder blades on the floor. I'm going to kick my leg over, so I'll go through it at the same time. So I'm lying on my back, arms out, I kick my leg over. From here, my right hand is going to grab my left foot, and then I'm going to try and pin both shoulder blades back to the floor, and I'm going to try and touch both knees to the floor as well. So I'm going to get a stretch in my quad and my lower back and my thoracic. Try and pull your heel right towards your bum. That's it, and rest there. Change sides. So this time I'm going to do my left side. So I kick my left leg over, I grab my right foot, I try and put my knees and both shoulder blades right towards the floor, so that will increase the stretch. I'm not quite getting there yet. It. Ooh. And rest there. Just going to check the time. So, next one we're going to do, hamstrings. So hamstrings, pretty tough. It's a pretty horrible stretch. So make sure you've got something comfortable underneath your knee. We're going to go into this half kneeling position. So from here, all you're going to do, right leg's going to come out in front of you. First step is just touch the floor in front of you. That's feeling a struggle today. If you can, you're going to take your opposite side hand, touch the bottom of your shin. If you can do that, you're going to try and touch your toes. If you can go any further, then that's great. Just trying to go underneath your foot as much as you can. So for me, I like to sort of mix between a straight leg and a bent knee, but then I'll use the bent knee to try and go a little bit further into my range, and I'll straighten out, see if I can lock out, which is obviously going to increase the stretch for me. That's it, change sides. So this time, left foot comes out, first step, just touch your hands towards the floor. And if you can, you're going to take opposite hand to sort of touch bottom of your ankle. If you can, touch your toes. If you can go any further, then that's great. That's it, nice job. And rest there. Ooh. Solid. So, just to finish up, we're going to go through two movements. So you're going to basically alternate between like a hamstring and a squat. So, you guys have probably done this before, so you're going to sit into the bottom of your squat. Your fingers are going to come right underneath your toes. And you're going to think about pulling your chest nice and tall as much as you can. And you're going to alternate by straightening the leg, coming into this hamstring stretch. I want you to think about sort of rounding your back as much as possible in this stretch. So you alternate between squat, nice proud chest, to hamstring, nice like the opposite. So trying to bend, and you've got straight legs. Yeah, so we're going to go like 10 reps like that just to finish. So yeah, get started. So into your squat, proud chest. In your own time, just alternate between the two. solid. So once he's doing 10 reps, then you guys are done. Cool. So, yeah, that is us done, guys. So yeah, well done today. I'm going to be back here at 10:30 to do the class, and I am on Zoom as well. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys then. See you later. Well done.